Hey you guys, we're here and we're going to make this beautiful tassel, and we're going to use red and white as our color. And look at how gorgeous it's going to look. This is perfect for Valentine's. This is perfect for Christmas, and it's going to be one of your favorite tassels to make and perfect for your two-tier tray. Now, I wanted to do the first layer and do the second layer of paint with you guys just so you could see how easy you can mess up. On this one, I forgot to paint the top and the bottom, and then look at how it looks. So I'm going to go ahead and paint the top and the bottom just to show you how easy it is not to get it right. That's why I always say make sure you paint the top and the bottom, because when you put this garland together, if you don't paint the top and the bottom, it's going to show and it's going to look sloppy. So make sure you have enough paint the top and the bottom, and then allow it to dry until we get started on the next step. Make sure your hot glue gun is running because we're going to need it, and make sure, look at how it's not painted, you see? Make sure you subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram. I'll leave the link down below so you can go ahead and follow me there. It'll be fun. Now I'm going to go ahead and let that dry. Make sure you close your paint whenever you're not using it. It's super, super, super important for you to close the paint. If you don't, your paint will dry off and it will not work, and it'll be a waste of money. I'm going to go ahead and do the white now. And all I'm going to do is make sure I do the top and the bottom, and I'm going to allow it to dry as well. Look at how gorgeous it's already coming out. This is so perfect, like I said, for Christmas and for Valentine's. And these go great on your two-tier trays, and they also are great on your birdhouses if you have any. This is one of the birdhouses from Ray Dunn, and all it says is home at the bottom of it, and it has a lid at the bottom as well. Go ahead and allow that to dry while we move on to our next step. Make sure your hot glue gun is running, and make sure you have a ribbon of your choice, whatever color you want to add to this. I'm going to go ahead and use this red string that I picked up on burlapfabrics.com. Super affordable, and this is one of my favorite strings that I'm going to use through the holidays, especially because that red is perfect for Valentine's and Christmas. I'm going to go ahead and seal this knot shut by using my hot glue gun. It's super easy. So grab your hot glue gun, and we're going to just seal it shut so it won't move once it's done. Trust me, it works perfectly. I'm going to add the glue, and then I'm just going to twist it around, and it's going to just close up shut. That's how simple it is. Once you have that, we're going to go ahead and tie a knot just so the beads won't pass through the string. Now these beads are on the smaller side. I did grab the smaller ones, and I am happy I did. They look perfect on my birdhouses. They're not too big, they're not too small, they're a perfect size. I'll link the size down below. If I forget, just go ahead and leave it in the comments, and I'll write it in. Now let's go ahead and make a knot. All you need is one knot. It's perfect for this project, and it's not going to pass through because the beads have a smaller hole since they're on a smaller size. Now let's go ahead and make this beautiful tassel. I'm going to use the same string, and I'm going to go around my 4 fingers. I'm going to tell you something. If you like your tassel medium size, go around 25 times. If you like your tassel on the bigger side, like really fat and thick, go around 30 times. So depending on how thin you want it, I went around 25 times because I am adding that beautiful ribbon to it, and I kind of wanted it to show. Once you have it where you want it, grab your scissors, cut the bottom, and grab your ribbon. I'm going to grab one of my favorite ribbons. As you all know, it's from the dollar store. And it's the solid color. It's the solid red. I don't like the see-through, the sheer, nothing else. This is one of my favorite ribbons that I use for everything, especially for making my gift baskets. I'm going to cut the bottom, and then we're going to go ahead and cut a piece of the string, and we're going to tie this together. Now, you're going to slide it through your fingers. You're going to pinch it at the top. You're going to grab your string, and what you're going to do is you're going to tie it super tight. You're gonna tie it as tight as you ever tied anything. Super, super tight. You don't want this moving. You don't want this falling apart. So tie it as tight as you can. And once you did that, you're gonna tie it again. So you're gonna tie it 2 to 3 times, depending on how you want it. Once you tie it, we're gonna seal it shut with a little bit of hot glue. You're just gonna add a little dot of hot glue where the knot is at, and that's gonna hold everything together, and it's gonna close it nice and shut so it doesn't move again. Once you did that, you're gonna let it dry, and we're gonna move on to the next step. Now for one of these steps, I'm gonna go ahead and use a small paintbrush, a little piece of tape, just to allow the string to go through the top of the tassel. It's a super easy trick. I just had to tell you about it in case I forget. All you do is tie it together. You add the tape on there, and it's gonna allow you to pass the string through the top of the tassel with no problems. Once you have it there, just take it off. We'll do it again. Just a simple, easy tip. Just like putting these on the back of a paintbrush to paint them, it's less messier. It looks nicer. Once they're nice and dry, we're going to pull them off and we're going to get started with our garland. So make sure they're nice and dry before you start pulling off anything and start assembling anything. Give them that time to dry. They're perfect size. And let's get started on this beautiful garland. Make sure your scissors are around. You're going to need them, and your hot glue gun is still running because you're going to need it. So what I decided to do is start with the red. So I did the red, the white, the red, the white, the red, the white, and I ended with the red. So I ended up painting 4 red and 3 white for this tassel. And it came out perfect. The size was perfect. And the color came out gorgeous. Now, one tip that I can share with you when you are making these little tassels is the top of the string, it gets really nasty. You can add a piece of glue and then with your hands seal it shut, and it's gonna allow the beads to pass beautifully. So go ahead and do that before you get started, and just go ahead and pull the beads through the string. It should be very easy, very fast, and very simple. This is a great tip for anybody who's making a ton of these garlands. And if you're just making them to give them away, you want it to pass faster because you don't want to last forever on a DIY. And this is your best tip I can give you, is go ahead and pull it through the string, and we're almost there. The next step is to add our tassel. Look at how gorgeous that is. It is gorgeous. It has that beautiful shine. And we're going to go ahead and pull the string right through the tassel. So go ahead and grab your scissors, cut any excess string that you do not need. And don't worry about the bottom. We'll take care of that in a minute. Let's go ahead and pass this through the tassel and use the same tip I gave you. Grab the string, grab a small paintbrush and glue and tape it together, and you're just gonna pass it through the top of the tassel. Once you have it passed, you're gonna remove the tape, remove the paintbrush, and the string should be on the other side. Super easy. Trust me, follow all these steps and you'll get it in no time, and you'll be making a ton of these in no time. Once you make one, you'll make it in every color, every shape. You'll use different things. You'll think of different ways to end it. It's really easy, and you could customize it to whatever holiday or whatever theme you have going on. Match the colors. It's going to look super great, and you're going to be happy you did. And you're going to be happy you didn't pay all that money. They're like $25 plus shipping. It's too much. Go ahead and grab your string, and what we're going to do is tie it nice and tight at the bottom. Go ahead and make your knot at the bottom, and you're going to pull it as tight as you can. You want the knot to be super tight, so keep pulling until it's tight as you can, and we have to seal it with the glue. So just pull and pull until you have it exactly where you want it, and you want it super close because you don't want this coming apart. You don't want this moving. So just keep pulling. Don't worry about the string. We'll cut that off later. Now we're going to add a little glue to seal it shut. Make sure you don't add it to the bead. Add it to the string. We're going to go around, and we're going to make sure every time you go around that it touches the glue. You want the string to touch the glue so it could hold it nice and shut. Once you're done, cut off the excess string, Add a little bit more glue and close it up. It's that easy. It's that simple. We're almost done. So make sure you subscribe to my channel because I'll be having more of these ideas, and you know how I am. Once I think of something, I just have to make it. And once you are done and you see the shut, it's gorgeous. Look at how gorgeous it looks. It's so pretty. Now we're going to go ahead and fix the bottom. Grab your pair of scissors. We're going to cut through all that string. Make sure you cut it the same size. Use your scissors and just chop everything down that doesn't belong, everything that's out of place. Fluff it up, make it look pretty. Go ahead and cut your ribbon if you need to adjust it, and you're set. Look at how gorgeous this garland is. It's one of my favorite ones to make. It was my favorite one so far. I love the way it came out. It's perfect for Christmas. It's perfect for Valentine's. This is so gorgeous. So if you do make one, go ahead and tag me on Instagram. I would love to see what you came up with. I cannot wait to see what you came up with. And look at how gorgeous it looks on my display. I hope you guys make one. And I hope you love it. So go ahead and make one. And until next time, bye you guys.